Happy Monday. We're so glad to have you at school with us for lots of learning this week and hopefully a fun week as well. As we're standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, let's go ahead, y'all know, and go ahead and do that uniform check. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. And now, for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Now it's time for Can You Guess? This week we're going to do one where the letters are missing and I start adding a few letters at a time and you try to guess the word. So here we go. Oh, it's a big word. There's only one letter. That would be hard to guess with only one letter. Let's get a couple more letters. That's still hard. I doubt too many people have gotten it. That'd be very impressive if you already got it. Here's a hint. It's a word that we use a lot at Farrell. It's one of our important words. Ooh, okay, now we got something. But if you spell it out, S-O-S-B-E, that spells Sauce Bay. That sounds like a word kids would use to like greet each other. What's up, Sauce Bay? So, all right, let's try a couple more letters. Oh, it's getting close now. Oh, there's a hint. It's a word in the Falcon Creed. Oh, that's cool. Also, here's a challenge. How many letters did Mr. Turok accidentally leave uppercase when they're supposed to not be uppercase? There's a lot of extra uppercase letters in that. I'm not going to actually tell you the answer, but you might turn and tell your partner what you think it is because that's a lot of extra uppercase letters. All right, let's get a couple more. Ooh, I think I know what it is now. Give you a few more seconds. Okay, did you get it? Time's up. It was responsible. If you got it, congratulations. All right, let's go on now to Miss W is going to review with us some of our words.
Okay, today we'll just review some of the signs we've already learned. So we have our greetings. Good morning.
Good
morning. Afternoon.
I got those.
Hello. Then we have our feelings. So we have how are you? Good. Fine.
It's like a rooster.
Tired. And then we have our family signs. Mom, Dad, brother, and sister.
To me, the fine and then the mom and the dad all make me think of like roosters, like the big rooster mohawk things. All right, so if you see me next week, instead of giving me a fist bump or give me a high five or give me a pinky wave, or instead of giving me a hug, I get lots of those. Next week, I want to try this. Give me a hello. So we're all going to practice that. So I'll probably get like 100 of those next week. Hello. So that's how I want you to greet me in the hall next week. All right. So now we have our video and look at this. I don't even know what that is. It's cups with some little eyedroppers and spoons and a triangle. What is this?
Here's an extreme close-up of how water and salt dance together.
Water and salt dance? Oh, they do dance. It's a reaction. Oh, look at that. It's like a star shape. I didn't realize it moves so much. Oh, is it getting harder? Yeah, oh, the salt is sucking up all the water, it looks like. Oh, it got hard. We have to be quiet. That's so true. You're trying to be quiet and the doors are squeaky. A bag? And then the cat just jumped in. Which was your favorite? The science one with the water and the salt, that was so cool. But man, I really identify with those doors squeaking open. That's happened to me so many times. Trying to be quiet at the middle of the night and not wake up my kids or my wife. All right. Oh, next week, Miss Hermance is going to come talk to us, not this week, and she's going to tell us about what's happening with Imagine Math. So get ready for that. But all I'm going to say is if you have not got your Imagine Math going, I would start it this week. I would start knocking out a couple of those each week so that you are ready for Miss Hermance. She will tell us all about it next week. Goodness gracious, great things at Farrell. So we have some people from second grade that have been crushing it in extra math. We have Isaac, Victoria, Alice, Isaiah, Claire, Camden, and RJ have all finished all of their beginning, addition, and subtraction. And also Isaiah, Isaac, and Alice have finished not just their beginning addition and subtraction, but all of their addition. So congratulations. That is amazing. Y'all are doing great. Fourth grade has been crushing it, and second grade is crushing it now. Y'all are doing a lot of great work there. Oh, I saw some goal posters up, and I got really excited about them. So I want to tell you what these two goal posters did that was so wonderful. What makes these two look so great, to me at least? One, they have nice handwriting. Sometimes I walk by the goal posters and I can't read them, and I want to see what y'all did that was so great. So both of these I can read, so they were great. The second one is they started in the top left of the box. That way you have plenty of room to write your goals. Sometimes kids start in the middle. That's no good. Start in the top left. That was great. And the third thing they did is their goals are specific. That first one says, my goal was to read 25 letters, so I can know if they got 25. If they got 24, they didn't quite make it. But they said they wrote 34, they read 34. So I know exactly what their goal was and that they got it. The next one says, I met my goal of 80%. So their goal was 80%. What did they do? They made it 90%. So I love that. They're very specific goals. They didn't just put, I want to do good in my class, or I want to do good on my test, or I want to do better, or something like that. But they made specific goals. It could be, I want to make 2 new friends next 6 weeks, or I want to write 5 kind notes, or I want to be at school, every single day, or not be tardy more than 2 times. So specific goals. So those were great. And lastly, you can celebrate more than hitting one goal. You don't have to stop at one goal. If you hit 2 goals, put it. But it's even better. If you hit 3 goals, you can put it. That would be amazing. There's so much fun to read. So y'all keep doing great work. We did the Falcon Creed on Friday, and it was amazing if you got to come down. It got so loud in the cafeteria, hearing so many students practicing, I was not ready for it. Here's the truth. The first week, we had 61 students pass it off. The second week, we doubled that. We had 122 students pass off the second week. That gave us a total of 183 students in the building have now passed off for the Falcon Creed. Y'all are amazing. When we started this, I didn't possibly think 183 students would have it memorized this quick. Y'all have once again exceeded my expectations and absolutely crushed it. And I want to call out some of the classes that did amazing. We had some classes that 10 or more students passed off. So that is outstanding. If you had 10 students in your class pass this off already, that is amazing, and I want to celebrate them. In Miss Brigham's class down in first grade, they had 10 students pass off. That's amazing. Miss Bonner's class had 12. Miss Tillman's class had 12. Mr. Garrett's class had 13. Mr. Wigington's class with 13. Miss O'Hara's class with 14. Miss Ibrahim's class, this is total for both weeks, had 14. Miss Stevens' class had 14. Miss Dorsey's class had 16, and we all remember that first week, with Miss Hainsworth's class at 19. All of these classes were amazing. Congratulations. I am so proud of y'all. That is truly outstanding. Every single one of y'all did amazing. I give you each 10 points, and whatever class points that y'all collect at y'all's class, y'all get 10 of them. So that's amazing. Oh, and the joke of the week. What do you call a bear with no teeth? Oh, you already know this one? How do you already know it? Oh, you heard it last week. Who told you this joke last week? Me? Oh, I told you this joke last week? A gummy bear? You already know it? How? Oh, it's because no one told me a joke this week. So I didn't have a new joke next week. Someone tell me a joke. Let your teacher know that you have a joke, and they will email me, and I will record you so you can be on the announcements of the joke, and it'll be funnier than this joke. Otherwise, next week, guess what's going to happen? A gummy bear again next week. All right. Well, that's it. Y'all be kind, work hard, do something nice for someone, and I'll see you next week.